Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Recettear. You guys didn't miss anything. I just cut the video off and started a new one. Let's go ahead and continue. Movement speed increased for everyone. Okay. So now I move even faster. Whee! Oh, pumpkins. There's two types of pumpkins. There's the ones that fly up in the air where you can't hit them unless you use certain attacks, which she doesn't have any, and it'll try to land. It'll try to smash you, and you can attack it when it smashes down. And I can't carry any more stuff. There's an easy way to fix this problem. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I have so many chestnuts. And go. Zoom. Some palette swaps of earlier enemies. Yellow guys move a lot faster. That's just slime fluid. I like how there's a boom for slime fluid. I find that hilarious. Oh, honey. As I mentioned before, sometimes these bees can drop honey. It's a material for fusion, but it's also a healing item, a consumable item, and can count as a sweet for selling stuff. Zoom. Right under that attack. The dungeon floors don't change too much. It's more just like a difference in look, but it's still kind of like a grid-based type thing, as you can see. Not a big deal, but it's something to note for some people that kind of want more variety in their dungeon crawling. But I don't mind it. You probably will get very used to seeing the same enemies over and over again. You do get to see some new ones as you progress, but there's not that much of a variety. Oh yeah, the yellow technical guys will actually try to fake you out by weaving forward. They'll dash forward towards you, and then they'll weave back to kind of throw off your attacks. It's nothing too serious, but it's something to note. Keep dashing. Ow. Too fast for my own good. Okay. Next floor. Movement speed increased for everyone. Okay, same thing. Zoom. Oops. Playing a little reckless, just because I keep running around. But after playing Louie for the past few dungeons, it'll be a nice change. Drop 50 things. I'll probably just focus towards, yeah, we don't need those. Those are low tier. There are some, like, some items, I think, like, the warrior's helmets, you can actually only find in dungeons. And they're usually used as materials for fusions. So you can either, use them as an item to give to someone, or you can actually just hold on to it to use for a better item later. Whoa, I don't know how I dodged that. swat are crystals. That's the main reason to fight knights. They have the elemental crystals, which you're going to need a lot of those for a lot of the high-level fusions. Which is kind of annoying, because I really hate farming knights. Sorry, wrong button. Okay. And that's everything. Next floor. Adventurer's attack is doubled, so only my attack power is doubled at the moment. I usually avoid the pumpkins, but they do have drops that you can use for fusions. Sorry, I'm trying to test something. I don't think I can do it, though. I've done it once. It's a parry or whatever. Yeah, I can't do it. I think I've done it once by accident. But it's... If you're an expert at it, I guess in theory you can be invulnerable and unstoppable. But like I said, I can't do it. If you played the game Bunny Must Die, it's pretty much a similar mechanic to that, but that one's a lot more lenient. And that one I can actually do. Okay, gotta level up. Yeah, if you can stay alive long enough, you can take low-level characters to the high-level dungeons and level up pretty quickly, as you can see. Experience gain is doubled. Awesome. We're taking advantage of that. Yeah, just look at the my experience bar on the bottom left, and you'll see how quickly it goes up now. Yeah, these are the things they drop. Gaseous grasses. I'll go ahead and drop these. Up. Okay, I'll just eat that. Okay, old cape. My frame rate's going a little wonky. Why'd you teleport me all the way to there? Fine, I'll just take the portal. Alright, next boss, Insect King. Let's go. Some insects. I think his other thing he can do is spew out poison and gas, but I killed it way too fast. No big deal. Next floor. I don't remember how many floors are on this this one. I think it's like 30 floors in this dungeon. So we got a lot to go through. But I will do it all in one run, because I'm crazy. Though I might... Actually, I might go ahead and cut it up. Well... Nah, we'll drop the toothpicks. I don't need them. gets to the point where I have way too much good stuff, I might head back and turn it all in. And then to continue off a checkpoint. It's not a big deal. Yeah, the blue tentacle guys move the fastest, they're kind of annoying. What's that? Iron armband. While we're at it, this will increase all stats, that just increases end defense. There we go. Too much. I'm so used to having a lot more reach. I'm just like running into guys. I keep finding health items anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just eat it as I go. Or I'll probably level up before I even need to. Adventure, attack power doubled. Okay. Oh yeah, if you dash into a wall, you'll get knocked over, and it stuns you for temporary. Like that. Else. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to drop, like this. Probably this as well. And we'll go ahead and take it. Adventure attack power doubled. Yeah, if you hit any button during the news thing, it scrolls by faster. But on the bottom right, it tells you exactly what the effect is on the floor. Alright. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, and drop. And we got more drop. Oh, ring. Purity rings. I've never really talked much about rings. They're kind of not worth the trouble. For one thing, adventurers that buy rings will never equip them. But they do special things like if you had this ring equipped, for example, and you get paralyzed or any other status effect, which I don't know if there are any other status effects besides paralysis, it will remove it. And every time it removes it, there's a chance it'll break. There's one ring called the Thief Ring, which is, I said it was kind of useful. What it does is, it will disable traps. And every time it disables a trap, there'll be a chance that it breaks. When a ring breaks, it turns into a broken ring, I think. I think that's what it's called, broken ring. Which has no... it can't be equipped anymore. It's considered an ingredient, which can be used for making mysterious rings through fusion. So the main reason you'll ever equip rings is so they can break and use those rings to make mysterious rings, and then you can sell those rings or use them for something else. Because I think mysterious rings are also material as well. I don't remember though. I don't know what mysterious ring does. I've never equipped one. And the description says it doesn't tell you anything about it. I could probably look it up on the wiki. Yeah, as you can see, the items we get now are just not... it wouldn't make up for 2 days of sales. Or half a day of sales. Which is why I didn't do very many dungeons. I do it most walkthroughs, and I also recommend on the first week to go ahead and do some of your dungeons. Like at least the first one, like Jade Way. That way you can get Louie and Kylo and Charm. And with those 3 characters you can get more people to sell to. So that's also the main benefit of getting adventurers, is having another person to sell stuff to. Alright. Instead of a boss, we have the Gauntlet, which is a, it's going to be a series of enemies. Just a lot of enemies, as you can see right there. Lots of enemies. Oh, we also have our next spell, which I'll go ahead and show off. It places a sticky... it's called Shadow Weave. It places a sticky net on the ground. Enemies who step on it cannot move. It really isn't that useful. I don't even think it works on bosses, which makes it even less useful. Besides that, flame charge is a lot more enjoyable to use than throwing nets. Anyway, we can't leave this floor. Like, the stairs for this floor will not appear until after you've killed all the enemies. They all got caught in the explosion. There we go. For the most part, unless the enemy is stationary, they will head towards you. They'll actually go after you on this floor. But they don't really move that fast, so it's not that big of a deal. And next floor. Alright, so we're in Lava Place. you've ever actually played the game that came before this, or after this, if you're going based off Steam sales, what's it called, Chantilly's, you can probably know what the next boss is, based off the area you're in. Like, this is a lava area, and there was a lava area in Chantilly's, and had a particular boss in it. So, that's just me rambling on about the other game. I might show off Chantilly's. It'll be a little bit. It won't take as much. It's not buying and selling like this game is. It's all straight up adventure and exploring and finding secrets. It's also kind of a hard game. I wouldn't recommend playing Chantilly's unless you have a gamepad. Fin fans. I did say one of the main reasons to do dungeons is to get ingredients for fusions, but even with fusions giving you rather good items that are worth a pretty good amount of money, it still doesn't balance out from just taking advantage of the market by itself. Which is why I focused entirely on buying and selling to get all the money I needed. As you can see, boom sales and stuff like that really get you your money. Yeah, I know I was trapped, but I hit it anyway. Alright, we got more junk. Yeah, we'll keep that. Drop that. I have mostly food now. It's pretty useless. Another wooden helmet. But pretty much every aspect in this game has a reward out of it. Like, there's certain items you can only get through dungeon crawling, there's certain items you can only get by being a good merchant, and so forth. You essentially need both going if you want to get the best items, which, the main reason to get the best items is so you can do some of the extra stuff that comes way after. Or if you just want to collect all the items, which is a very, very long adventure in itself. And now I've never collected all the items. I've gotten a lot of them, but not all of them. And like I said, I've never done Fusion 5 summon, level 5 fusions. And those have a lot of the items that I'm missing. Old muffler. Yay for a 50 gold item. Oh yeah, I didn't really say anything, but there's a, palette swap with the knights. I believe those ones can actually drop fire crystals, maybe? Or maybe it's void crystals instead of water crystals. SP consumption halved. Means I can spam this move all I want. Pirate hats. Well, there's the crystal I mentioned. I didn't room for it, though. Yeah, I'll go ahead to the next floor. Alright, that was fast. Yeah, I'm kind of rushing at this point, but there's not really much else to show. Like I said, it's just the same grid-based stuff. So unless I want specific drops, I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and see this boss. Volcanicrab. Or Volcanicrab. I didn't see what the subtitle said. Anyway, Can't hurt him. Shoots out bubbles. But he summons his minion here. He also does that. Now you can see if you detonate a bomb underneath him, or you happen to fling a bomb at him at the right angle, it will knock him over, and then you can do damage to him. He can also turn around if you spin too long in a certain side. He'll actually turn around and change his facing, but otherwise he'll just keep spinning stuff. Yep, like that. He also swipes with his claws. It can be kind of hard to angle this stuff right. Go. And he drops an item. Tough shell. Okay. Next floor. Enemy defense power doubled. This is the bad one. Next floor. My defense power is now doubled. Generally, you want to go through all the floor section, everything that the floor has, just so you can get more experience. But as you can see, I'm pretty well equipped, so I'm kind of making up for it. But just having, you know, the better items. Drop that. Eternal Ice. Zoom. Ow. Oops. Yeah, if you attack while over an item, you pick it up. If you didn't know that. There we go. Hey, perfect staff. And a big yam, which I won't bother picking up. Find the stairs. Alright, what should I drop this time? Guess the leather armor. Oh. Salamander shield. I think that you can't buy that from the guild. You actually have to find them. I don't remember if they're actually a map for anything. Alright. And there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right now. Let me go ahead and cut the video off, and we'll start another one. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Recettear. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.